Hi students, Mr. Chan here. Congratulations on making it past the AP exam. I am just so happy for everyone's progress and best of luck in getting the results that you are hoping for. This year was quite extraordinary in a sense that you had to, finish a lot of the things on your own, but I'm really happy to see that for the most part everyone was able to make it through and understand the material. So the big question now is, what are we going to do for the remainder of the year? And we actually experience this. There's a very similar experience from year to year, and that is once we're done with the AP, we typically would move on to other topics beyond the AP to help best prepare you for your college experience next year. As I've mentioned in the past, studying math in college is very, very different from studying math in high school. So the more foundation building that you have, the better odds are that you are going to be successful in taking a math level class in college, taking a college level math class in college. So, so what we're gonna do, okay, in the remaining, I would say like 5 6 weeks left of the school year, is you know how there's that unit 8 that college board didn't assess you on. We're going to go through that pretty much. And just because when you go to college next year in the fall semester, and if you do enroll in a calc course, the calc class will require you to understand um, those concepts. So what does unit 8 consist of? So unit 8 consists of um, finding uh, area between curves. So one of the big things that we've studied this year in calculus is we're able to find areas of strange looking geometry, right? In the past, we weren't able to find area of let's say a vase, or the volume of a vase. Okay, in this unit, okay, we are going to be able to do something like that. You know how if I have a rectangular prism, okay, like I have here, okay, in order to find volume of something like this, okay, we would multiply the width, the depth, and the height, okay, and we can then get the volume. And similarly, if I needed to find out what the surface area is of a box like this, I would add up all the different surfaces, get the area of all the different surfaces, and add them up together. So in this unit, what we're going to do is we're going to look at objects that are not linear like this. Okay, the main emphasis for this year, I hope you guys recognize this, is we're dealing with objects and functions, okay, that are not linear, that are strange and curvy looking. So we what this last unit entails is, okay, imagine if you have a parabola, okay, and in the parabola, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to revolve it around the axes of symmetry. And if you do that, imagine this with me, right? If you revolve the parabola around its axis of symmetry, what you're going to end up with is a bowl like kind of structure, right? A bowl like kind of structure. And what we're going to do, or what you're going to figure out by watching videos and taking notes, is we can find the volume of these things. It's really quite extraordinary how we can move away from things that are linear, okay, to finding areas and volumes of things that are more fluid, that are that are not straight lines. So that's what Unit 8 is, okay, in a nutshell. Um, so let me talk a little bit about what the format is, okay, regarding the last 6 weeks. So all the assignments that I'm going to be posting will require you to only take notes. So every week I'm going to issue a list of videos that I want you to watch, and the only thing that you need to do is just take notes on it, upload the images into Google Classroom, and you will then get credit for it. Okay, I will have on there in the pacing calendar questions that I want you to solve, but that will be entirely optional. Okay, so the only thing that I need you to do is to go through the note taking exercises. Okay, sorry, just take notes on the videos that I prescribe, upload them into Google Classroom, and pretty much it. You're done. So the last 6 weeks is going to be much more low stakes, just because we're done. You guys made it. I'm really really proud of each and every one of you all. Uh, but again, we do need to continue learning just because the school year isn't quite over. And as a matter of fact, we are learners deep down inside. Um, we want to continue learning no matter what the circumstances are, what the situation is, because at our hearts, okay, we want to pursue the truth, okay, and this is one of the main themes of the year. Like, what does it mean to be free, right? So in order for you to experience that kind of freedom, you do want to continue to be life learners, and we are going to continue going through the course and learning these additional materials, which would have been a part of the AP exam. Um, and the more foundation that you build now, you're just going to be that much better off in September. I promise you that. Um, I've expressed this with a couple of your classmates who've attended office hours. I've mentioned this many times, that even though for many of us, next, like this coming September, the school year is going to look more and more like this, where it's going to be virtual. Your classes, that will not be um, impacted as much will be your math classes. So what I'm trying to say is your math class, the level of rigor will be just as rigorous as in the past, okay, or as the past college courses, math courses would be. And the reason why I say that is, you know, when you study math in college, when you take these math courses in college, um, you attend these large lecture halls, and the professor would, give you the notes, and then during smaller seminar classes, you would ask the TAs certain questions, and you would, try to get as much help as possible. But in the long run, though, okay, when you're studying math in college, it's a lot of very like solitary. Um, it's a lot of time that you're putting in for yourself, where you're practicing for yourself, where you are testing your abilities and really testing whether or not you truly understand the subject matter. So what it boils down to is it's a lot of time on your own, and you're practicing. So much of the much of the work that you're going to do um, in September may very well be virtual, um, I have a very strong feeling your math professors is not going to relent, and they're going to push you, just because math in general, it is a very solitary kind of subject, unfortunately, just because you do need a ton of practice, before you can um, do anything that's really applicable. So so the more practice that you have now while you're in high school, the better off you're going to be. I am so proud of everyone here. I am just thrilled to see everyone make it through, and I'm so proud of those who took the AP. I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. I miss you all very, very much. Bye now.